Hello, hello, hello. Let me update this while people come in. Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Y'all, normally I get on here around between like 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but baby, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm about to take me a good old nap. I have so much I gotta be done. I'm releasing more modules of NPM this week, so I wanted to get on here. Hopefully y'all can see me. It's me talking and ain't even looking in here. Let me update this while people come in. But if it is your first time seeing me, my name is Sierra Janae. I'm a wife and mom of two. And I always come online and show moms how they can make money online with digital products, preferably done for you digital products, because baby, that's what I do. And it literally has replaced my full time income by like 10. I feel like literally 10 times the amount. Y'all can hear how tired I sound in my voice. Tony Braxton. No, so I usually get on here and show hey y'all. Hey Tori, hey Ebony. Girl, I'm sorry, my voice keep going in and out. Like y'all, I sound like a man. Hey, y'all doing today? Happy Wednesday. Y'all, I wanted to get on here early, girl, because I want to go to sleep. I'm updating my thingy thing. How's things going? I usually am always Ebony. I was responding back to comments and I seen your message. I always try to get on around 5 or 6, but baby, sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. Let me add this code in here real quick. But hey, y'all! I'm just gonna get on here and show y'all know the tea. I ain't got no story for y'all. Yesterday, baby, I was feeling all my guts. I ain't got no story for y'all today. Okay, again, I'm tired. So I just wanted to get on here and show Digital Wealth Academy girl, show a little bit of NPM, answer any questions that y'all may have, and yeah, and go from there. Congratulations, sis! I just want to shout you out because I know you're gonna come back and watch it live. Mystical Batty, I sent you my info. Make sure you hit me up. I'm so I'm so proud of you. I know it's been some time. I know it's been some time, and I'm mad you didn't get it when it was on sale. But I'm so excited for you to start your journey. And yes, girl, just when you if you do come back and watch this live and I haven't talked to you, uh, I'm gonna be giving you access to NPM as well. So yeah, y'all. Real quick, chill. I guess I'm not a multitasker. I thought I could go in here and do both, but apparently I can't. Let me see. But do y'all have any questions? Do y'all have any questions? Because y'all know once I start talking, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to answer no questions. But if you have any questions, put them in the chat. Let me put this code in here. Maybe I'm doing good. I'm sending back text messages and everything. Let me see. And then let me send her the link. Um, sorry, y'all. I'm gonna share my screen. And there was one more thing I think she asked for. She's tired. Can you hear it in my voice? I just wanted to say how I was actually training and working on my new reels and posts. I'm about to start soon. Okay. And I told you let's definitely get a a call on the books. Sis. Hey DJ, let's definitely get a call. Schedule or whatever like that. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see. How does affiliate work for DWA? Do you still have to have a store? Yeah, you do. Um, So remember when I was saying like before, Tori, I was thinking that how they were doing it was just you gonna be able to get your link and kind of do it that way. But yeah, because that's how you're gonna basically receive your payout because it's filtered through it's like filtered through the same. So for example, like with me launching my own thing, that's why I was like, man, I damn sure don't want to go to the affiliate route because like I would basically have to have a store for Beacon, Stand Store, all the different platforms in order for people to pay through that platform. And girl, that's just too much. That's too much. So yeah, but I mean it's 85%. Like I tell everybody, like for because Beacons does have like a separate fees from how Stand Store is. I think Stand Store is just easier to deal with. I don't know about Pen Sites, but and I don't know if you can even get it through Pen Site because again, they use certain she like again you only one she is using is Beacons and I don't know. But it's just easier that way. But they give you the link, and then the link is through the actual site. So she has a site on there, but because it's your link, your own unique you link, that's how you get in the payout. But for 497, I walk away with 422. So I'm like, it's damn near almost the same. I mean, it's a couple more dollars than what I was getting before the 100% profit. Also their affiliate goes through Stand Store. Stand Store beacons. You can do like System IO and then funnels, of course, are the options. But like again, I know you use Pinsight, so that's I don't I mean I need to research and find out. I don't know anybody else that's had any issues. I have to look, but yeah, that would be the only thing. I'll get back to you this weekend about our call. Enjoy your evening. Thank you. Thank you, sis. Girl, she's something else. Luckily, her that ass is asleep. That's why I'm about to go to sleep, really. But y'all, let me show y'all. Should I show y'all MPM first? Or I'm sure you did. Y'all, let me give y'all my everyday speech for DWA. You know, if you want to get it, you know, I got your back. You know, I'm going to support you with starting your journey. But I'm going to show y'all. Okay, yeah, I'm going to show y'all MPM. Or should I end with me? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm just playing. Let me share. I'm on NPM, so it don't matter. Okay, y'all. So, girl, you know I'm always talking about this Wealth Academy, and y'all know it did change my life, taught me everything that I know, and it's actually the reason why I'm able to launch my program called the Mompreneur Method, aka MPM. Y'all, and I'm so excited. I'm so proud. Let me make sure you can see my damn screen while I'm over here talking. Uh, hey, Shania. I, I be feeling like I be saying your name wrong. You gotta let me know if I'm saying it right. And why we ain't talked? Why you ain't booked a call with me? We need to talk, don't we? But hey, sis, how are you? And thank you so much. Um, okay, y'all. So I'm not gonna go into everything like that because, girl, you just gotta get it. Or you know, if you get Digital Wealth Academy, I'm gonna throw it in just this week only. Because after next week, I'm like, I'm not letting nobody else in, baby. I need to make some money too now. Okay, I'm just playing, but I'm serious. But y'all, like, when I thought of this idea, when I had this thought in my mind, I'm gonna be honest with you, where it completely came from. As much as I love me some Digital Wealth Academy, swear by it, right? Taught me everything that I know. I think, and just this is just like my case study that I had in my head, and I feel like I've never said this. I've never said this on live, but honestly, I feel like the reason why so many people can sell a program is be successful with it versus so many people that can't, and it's the same program is because Digital Wealth Academy can be for anybody. You know what I'm saying? It can be for a person that has an existing business, a person that doesn't have an existing business. It can be for a mom. It can be for a dad. It can be for a young person, an old person. It can be for, you know, it's for everybody, and that's amazing, right? But you know, that's where all that niching and all that stuff comes down to it. But like when something is made for you, and it's like made by you, it's like a different, you know, it's so, you know, it's just different. And so from, you know, I think a lot of coaching and you know, we're talking to people, all different types of people, different languages and stuff like that, you know, I've learned and kind of was like, okay, the common motherfucking denominator is, you know, a lot of people I think get overwhelmed with the information because it is a lot of good information, right? But if you feel like, well, I've never done this before, or something that's unfamiliar to you and you're learning it, it kind of in a way, it's like, you know how people don't want to learn nothing new, like they said in their ways. It's kind of like I think about it like that, and it's like it makes certain like people feel like, oh, I can do that, or I'm, you know, and it just makes people feel a certain type of way. This is just my diagnosis that I learned just from talking to so many different people. And I'm like, sis, like, what the hell? Like, baby, if I'm doing this, you can do it too. But again, because this is so new to the eyes and it's, you know, words that's like, well, it can't be that easy, you know, whatever. People kind of like psych themselves out and, you know, they don't stay disciplined, they don't stick with it. And it's hard for them to kind of follow through. Um, you know, I myself, I'm guilty of purchasing things before and I didn't follow through. I don't know if it's because of the timing or if it's just like, man, again, as a mom, some days, I mean, in my business, I mean, I'm at this point where I am glued to my computer. But you know, before I didn't have time, especially working my old job. Like I didn't have time to be glued to no goddamn computer. Like, yeah, I want to make money and I want to be dedicated to it, but between the mom guilt and feeling like, damn, I need to clean my house, but I need to play with kids because I ain't spend time with them. But I need to work on this business so I can learn the shit, so I can take care of my kids, so I can't like it gets a lot, you know. And for a lot of people, again, I'm only speaking from more so from like uh the mom perspective, whatever, which is why I created this. that's why I wanted to create something that was like work. What's something that's easy and digestible? I don't necessarily got the time to listen to a whole 30-hour video and then try to, move on to the next thing. But if it's broken down for me in short, digestible videos that gives detail, that gets straight to the point, like no fluff, no like, oh, well, you have to do it this way. And if you do it, it's like, baby, what are you trying to say? You get what I'm saying? So I was really big on that. And one thing I think is my specialty is I'm not professional. And people really resonate with that. Yeah, let me go back. But thank you, sis. I really appreciate you for saying that. Please, when you can, definitely leave a testimony. Didn't I added a testimony tab in there too, y'all. So if y'all can, drop your testimonies in there because I'm gonna use those. Y'all, I can't wait for y'all to see the sneak peek that I put together, baby. You know me, I gotta be different. I gotta be different, girl. So I'm so excited. It's gonna be some. I'm gonna make this so easy for y'all to sell. Like it's gonna be y'all sales is gonna roll in. Like that's the goal. That's why I'm so excited about it. That's why I was like, fuck me getting affiliate. I want y'all to get all y'all money because y'all gonna take off with this. Hey Marcy, how are you? Your daughter, she's so sweet. But yeah, so just kind of quickly, some of the things that I've been releasing a little bit at a time, more, and I really am probably gonna go heavy come next week. But I just been trying to like really kind of perfect things. But the ladies that I have in there so far, I'm so grateful for each and every one of y'all and the feedback that y'all been giving me. And please, please, please be honest. If there's something that like, hey, like I'm open to suggestions. Again, I want this to be built for all of us, and I want it to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, I take the shit with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna do me. But no, but I'm just saying if there's something that you think would be more helpful or whatever, like I'm not one of those type of people that's offended, baby. Help me. Okay. Now I ain't give you no money out of it. I'm just letting you know. But I'm just playing. But no, seriously, like please, please, please offer any suggestions or anything that you think would be helpful when it comes to training and learning things. Uh, but just real quickly, everything I do, one thing I think game changer, baby. I start this thing off with a prayer, baby, because I think it's huge to put God in the center of your business and really, I'm big on implementing, like again, y'all know I'm a cusser, but I'm gonna implement God, certain scriptures and things like that. And I'm working on just a whole separate module to do that as well when it comes to your business, because this is so important. This is not just you can learn this skill, be consistent or whatever, but mindset and implementing God and having God literally lay his hands on your business can change the whole game for you and ask you to be a vessel to help others. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one thing making money, but baby, I want to make enough money so I can spend, save, and share. Okay. I want to give back. Okay. But this again, I just a starting point for when you get inside. I do talk about mindset. I go over how to utilize ChatGPT for moms because it's definitely so much more that you can do. And a lot of people don't even go in and personalize their ChatGPT and use it to your advantage. Girl, it is my digital assistant. Okay. I talk about how to sell, and this is sell anything, not just a digital product or this program, but maybe you have something else, or maybe if it's closed, I don't give a damn. There is a psychological piece when it comes to selling and a strategy, and baby, you need one. Okay, I do go over branding, very detailed information, y'all, and just I'm gonna show y'all a little bit in the sell it. And when I tell you, baby, detail one thing about me, Sierra don't play with them. I don't play with them. You know what I'm saying? I put my little face in there or whatever because I didn't want to be in here heavy. Because again, I know this is going to be something that so many moms are going to be successful at selling it. So I didn't want to have my face like implanted everywhere. But I'm up in here though. You hear me though? Okay, you hear me? But just again, y'all, just detail upon detail upon detail. I'm real big on that. But again, short, digestible videos that make sense, that feels like you're having a conversation with your homegirl, but you just learning how to get this bread. Okay. Um, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go into hit my little back button. Oh Lord, I didn't mean to click on all of them. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? I have how to launch this program successfully. Like literally successfully, step by step. Productivity for moms. Everything is content. I know I'm always saying that, but it is. And I show you how to shoot different content, different ideas, how to come up with ideas. Really, people. I hear so many people. And again, y'all, this program is literally my journal entries, my notes that I get from people, y'all comments, things that I people mentioned to me a lot. I really wanted to put that in here because again, I'm like, if it's worth, if y'all keep mentioning it, obviously this is gonna help somebody. So that's why I'm really big, and that's why I'm always telling each and every one of y'all, when y'all think that I'm helping y'all helping me too, because baby, you're helping me build $1 million program, okay, $1 billion program. So I'm grateful for each and one of you. So don't be afraid to ask the question. But a lot of y'all be like, girl, when you say everything is content, I mean, now don't be on there filming no bullshit, but you know what I'm saying? But like, seriously, everything is content in your everyday life, no matter how boring you think ain't shit going on or whatever. you can turn it into content, y'all. Your phone can be making you thousands and thousands of dollars a day. So, baby, why? Like, I just don't understand why you're not doing it. Okay. Um, but yeah, so I pretty much go everything in there when it comes to, everything is content. I can't wait for y'all to see that. I talk about editing. So y'all have been on my head about CapCut editing. And baby, I mean, I can do all the little fancy stuff, but baby, you don't need to be doing that. Honestly, you really don't. Why waste your time? If you are in the beginning of your journey, baby, if you don't just cut that video down to 3 to 8 seconds, clip, 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 make it jump. But I do go over into, just basic editing skills in CapCut, iMovie, and I was thinking about adding Final Cut Pro editing in there, but I don't know because I know people be like, "Girl, I ain't got Final Cut Pro or whatever like that." But I really wanted to have just like 3 different ones, so still working on that. But again, all of this is going to be released Mother's Day, so it's going to be ready. I do go over foundation, like a mom's foundation in her business, and although this is geared for moms, anybody can, what I'm saying, these skills are, or anybody can utilize these skills. Okay, it's just the fact that I wanted to create something that really involves, like, as a mom, time management and being able to fit things into her current schedule, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, a mom that has a 9 to 5 or whatever, but make it make sense that works for you, right? That's where I was really big on that. So I go over, as can see the branding, how I have like everything mama or whatever like that. I have email marketing and stuff like that. Y'all, this is a really important tool when it comes to any kind of business that you have, and building an email list and how important that is. I go over that. This Instagram module, girl, I'm so proud of this because it's very, very detailed as fuck. Still adding stuff to that as well. I go over YouTube, Canva. I also go over how to create your own digital product, how to create your own digital like course. If this is something that you want to do a program, digital marketing basics, how to protect your business, how to automate your business, live streaming, so important. How to set up a shop, and I'm giving you some PLR items included. And the one really cool thing, y'all, let me just say this now, is in all of these modules. One thing that I'm working on right now, girl, and this is what's really taking me the longest, is for each module, it's gonna have its own PLR product. So possibly an ebook or a guide, but different swag, okay? Different video instruction, baby. Because one thing about it, I'm big on what I like and what I hear the feedback from y'all. And everybody and my mama, I know, don't like reading the goddamn ebook or guide. People just want the information and get to the point. What's the fastest way I can learn this stuff so I can start making some money? I mean, let's be honest, right? So that's why I was really big on do this on creating this. So what I'm doing right now is, girl, if you get Digital Wealth Academy, you are getting inside of my community and program NPM absolutely free. This is a resale option. So everybody is gonna, when we actually launch, I'm still working on the licenses. Like, so technically you're gonna have like a license to sell this program. So it's not master resale rights and it's not affiliate. I was real big on like, baby, I don't want to wait 7 days to get my money. I want to get paid now. So I knew that, a lot of moms would feel that way. So I'm sorry. Let me go back to the comments. Okay, okay, just toy, and she didn't hold back. Oh, thank you so much, sis. I really do appreciate you. I do. But yeah, so it's 100% profit or whatever like that, and you can resell it. And then once we launch Mother's Day, it's going to be $277. So the price is going to go up, y'all. And the detail, and again, I ain't trying to say I'm cocky or nothing like that, but baby, this for real, this is something that like I feel I've never seen. Like I even went on school and like typed in, like moms, baby, ain't nothing out here like it. We the culture, right? We the culture. So I'm so excited. This is really gonna be game changing. And I'm launching a podcast along with this so we can have, again, I just don't like that stuffy feeling of like don't get me wrong, I live for a good master class or whatever, but baby, you ain't gotta be all professional with me. Tell me the facts. What do I need to know? So that's another reason why I wanted to launch a podcast with this. So that's gonna be coming out soon, y'all. So excited, but I want y'all to be as a part of it as much as I am too. Like I want to bring moms on to share their expertise, to put them on. So maybe if you have a business or like for example, I have a mom, she teaches CPR, so I'm gonna have her in there. I have a mom that teaches credit. Like so many moms, I want to get y'all involved. This is not just about me. I'm just the creator of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm the idea, but y'all, I want to bring y'all into as well. So I'm so excited about that. But again, y'all, I would have learned how to do any of this if it was not for Digital Wealth Academy. Literally, it taught me all the skills that I needed to know. I've spent years, months, days, weeks researching on YouTube, but I never knew how to put the pieces together. It wasn't until I got, a Digital Wealth Academy, and again, a self-guided video instruction course similar to what I have created here, and I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of that. What'd you say, sis? With Will there be a module about how to start a podcast? So that's the thing. I'm thinking about adding like maybe like another when like I do like relaunches. But this is my thing. I don't want to do anything that I haven't seen success in. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm real big on that. I ain't about to like. I mean, I can give you basic information, but I would love to bring on an expert. And I have been talking to people. Y'all I got Amber on board. About her getting on here teaching the girlies the tech. Yeah, I don't know if y'all know Amber. Amber the Truth. So I'm so excited about that. I got my few little creative friends. Okay, that I'm trying to. But no, like as of right now, sis, I would say no. But definitely come in the future again. Like if I can take off with my podcast, absolutely. But I don't want to get on there trying to teach y'all something that I haven't so-called mastered or seen revenue successfully in before. Again, I can show you all day, or just in general. We can talk about that on the podcast episode. Just simple. And that's the thing. Like I want my podcast to be instructional as well. But again, y'all know how I am. You know what I'm saying? Laid back as fuck. I'm not about to be it's not that deep, okay? So let me just quickly show y'all Digital Wealth Academy again, the course that taught me everything that I personally know. And then I will get off of here. If y'all have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. As always, I always repost my lives and link everything down below, or you can go to my bio on my YouTube homepage and click Sandstore if you're interested in getting Digital Wealth Academy. Again, I'm giving you free access to my program, NPM included, as I'm doing this soft launch. All I ask in return, especially for letting you in so early, is that you leave me a testimony, true or bad. If you resonated with you don't, I really am like kind of am like in this, you know what I'm saying, like go time as far as like, okay, I want to get the feedback. I want to see like, okay, I'm on the right direction. I'm going the right way. So y'all just kind of change the subjects here. This is Digital Wealth Academy again. Everything I've learned out of here, been able to launch my own mentorship, coaching, all of that, baby. This one taught me here. So if you do not know, DWA stands for Digital Wealth Academy. And again, this is a one-stop shop when it comes to online sales, growing on social media, how to creating other streams of income for yourself, and so much more. On top of just learning branding, marketing, and how to sell, baby, they got you covered up in here. The one really cool thing about this is these skills in here, you're getting it for a steal. You're learning all of these things. You can kind of take what you know what I'm saying, take what you need and leave what you don't. But for the price, it literally is insane. So a perk that comes with it is you can resell it, and you can resell it for 85% profit, which is amazing because a lot of affiliate programs do not allow you to sell. I mean, if they do allow you to sell, baby, the profit ain't giving what it needs to give. Okay. And like I mentioned earlier, if you kind of want to know like the math, whenever I sell Digital Wealth Academy, it's $497. I walk away with $422. So it's not that big of a thing. On average, I easily sell like 1, 2 a day, depending on how I show up. And a lot of people I know you want to know, like as far as how to promote this, girl, being yourself and talk about it. Y'all gonna see. And I literally do this every day so people can truly understand. Like this is how I be making $1,000, $2,000 a day just by getting on here doing what I'm doing right now. So if I can do this, so can you as you're sitting here watching me, or if you're coming back and watching this live, baby, just follow along. Okay. I'm just playing. No, but so as you can see, this Digital Wealth Academy, it comes in multiple languages: Spanish, French, Italian, and Dutch, which is a huge selling point. It literally has students in like 100+ countries, like for real, y'all. Like fastest growing online marketing course on the school platform that teaches you again everything that you need to know. Another cool thing that comes with the video instruction course is you get a community of people doing the same thing that you do, trying to get this money, get this bread, all by being themselves and utilizing their phone. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's too much money out here to be made for you not to be making the money, at least passively. Not telling you got to quit your job, because you definitely don't. I still work my 9 to 5 because it works. But I have seen so many people transition, out of their 9 to 5 because I mean, you literally are making your check in a day. You know what I'm saying? All by promoting someone else's product. And that's the really cool and amazing thing. And that's the going the done for you route. So it's like, why would you not? Right. So as you can see, this is the community, and this is where you can post questions, offer support, share your strategy, and so much more. So again, people from all over the world, obviously with it coming in different languages. Inside you can actually leave your Instagram handle, so when you start your journey, you're not alone. Like even if you're starting a brand new page, you can always come in here, drop your Instagram handle, be like, hey, I just started a new page, can y'all come follow me? You can get followers this way. Again, a lot of people are going through the same thing that you're going through, so they definitely understand where you're coming from. Right here is some of the testimonies inside here. People come in here and post and share their story every day. I ain't gonna lie, when I first started, and I ain't gonna when I first started, the money was given. Like, I mean, it's still given, but I'm like, to make this type of money. And I was like, man, I just can't believe, I ain't gonna lie. I used to be up in here every day. I did. Like, y'all can go back and probably find me, but I ain't gonna lie, I'd be too busy now. Okay. But I definitely want to get in there. Like, hey, I'm launching my own, program, because it's motivating, it's inspiring, like to see so many people, like, and I just go back and look at my starting point. Like, I was just like, if I could just make an extra $1,000, like, I'm satisfied. Like, I want to be one of them 30, 40K people, but girl, if I could just make extra $1,000, I'm good. Gucci over here. You know what I'm saying? So again, I love the testimonies. I always tell my students, definitely go in here and refresh them every day and see these people, black, white, yellow, purple, blue, men, women, young, old, making money, y'all, from selling a product that they did not have to create, that's already winning, that's already working. You know what I'm saying? So as you can see, these are just some of the testimonies. This young lady here said from doubt to 22K in sales, and she like just basically is sharing her shit. This person, one sale to 4 in just a day. This person just made their first sale. Mentorship is key. It is, because you do need somebody pushing you. But DWA alone is really, really good information and really full of detail. This person here, wow, I'm still shocked. This month I hit 37K in sales. Like, y'all, these are people, real results, right? I made over 12,000 this month only. Like, insane. And it's just like, baby, that's all it takes. If I could see, baby, what? 31,014. Like, if that don't get you moving or question, like, okay, what am I doing? What? Like, why am I? Because again, a lot of us are conditioned to think like, we have to kill ourselves and we have to, you know, work all this time, and it takes so much time to make a lot of money. But in reality, when you shift your mind, implement God in your business, baby, you can make a lot of money in a short period of time. Okay. But it all starts with your mindset. So those are just some of the testimonies that I just wanted to show you. Another really cool and amazing thing on top of the video instruction that you getting, girl, is master classes. So every Wednesday we do have, and we actually have one tonight, master classes where you're getting training. You're getting access to a training, live training from 7, 8 figure earners. Them sharing their real strategies, what they do, and how they can make. Baby, if that don't inspire you, okay, that alone, if you think about it, for example, I know people that have coaching trainings that are like literally they do 6 sessions with you for like $5,000. But here, which is essentially the same thing, and at the end of the call, you can ask questions from these real experts that are doing it. You know what I'm saying? That are really, really doing it. So that alone to me is definitely worth Digital Wealth Academy, and it gives you that extra kind of like, okay, I am supported, because I know in the beginning it'd be kind of, ooh, dog, my chicken nuggets is done. Uh, uh uh People do be, kind of hesitant to post in the community and stuff like that. But y'all, again, a lot of people in here are supportive, and for the most people, for the most part, you're gonna have your weirdos. That's just normal, okay? But hopping into the meat and potatoes where it's all at, this is Digital Wealth Academy. I'm not gonna click on all of the modules, girl, because I'm trying to eat these nuggets, okay, while they hot. But as you can see, again, video instruction, you check off the boxes as you finish them if you want. I personally like to do that because it makes me feel like, ooh, I'm successful. Okay. I went through it. But one of my favorite modules, I got to show y'all this, is the mindset module. This is so important to shift, y'all, the way that we think, and getting out of the mindset of like scarcity is so, so important when it comes to your business and how you show up, because it really brings like energy in your content, the way you speak, the way you talk, when you get on live. So like it plays into all that. Okay. And they talk about this inside of this module, literally everything that you need. So girl, when you get Digital Wealth Academy, you make sure you stay up in here. Okay. Don't tell me, don't say I didn't tell you. Make sure you stay up in here for real. But really, really one of my faves. They do have a digital product crash course. Great. I think this is always a really good refresher. So like once you make it through Digital Wealth Academy for all of the modules that you need to actually go through, because there are some in here that are like not necessarily secondary, but it's like, baby, if you don't want to learn TikTok shop, you ain't got to learn it. You know what I'm saying? You just need to learn the basics, that scaling and learning how to brand, market, and sell, learning about Instagram and utilizing it and stuff like that. But all the other stuff, girl, and I'm gonna show you, you don't need all that. You know what I'm saying? It's just great that you have it. And if you do want to take upon that skill, you can, but you don't have to. That's what I really, really like about it. They do have the foundation. So again, learning the 4 key factors when it comes to building a successful business and the foundation of it. They have legal documents in there. Again, like I was saying, with Digital Wealth Academy being affiliate, it is 85% commission. So every time you sell it for $497, you will get like a payout of like $422. So that's something just to know. They talk about pre-launch, and again, y'all, these modules are so detailed. It's not like no just little bullshit. Okay, it's really good information that you need to know. Again, it's just about being disciplined and actually going through and learning it. Realistically, I tell people now that they have added a lot more in there from when I started. It did take me 5 days to like go through it and really kind of, I think, get a good grasp for whatever. Not saying I knew everything, because I ain't saying that, but I will say, like, now I say realistically, give yourself like a week and a half to really learn the information that. And even for people that think like, oh, I already know that, because I tell people like, hey, I was a social media manager. I tell people like grow their pages and stuff like that. But it was so much more information like on the backside from a business side that I didn't realize, that really helped me. So even if you think like, oh, I know about Instagram, I got a lot of followers already like that, like it's still worth definitely going through it. Because I know a lot of people they be thinking that, but pre-launching is so important, and how to leave like breadcrumbs and spark curiosity online prior to you launching. Again, I see so many people that have their own products. I was one of them. And I didn't know about, talking about things ahead of time. Like I leave little breadcrumbs about NPM. It's not launching until Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? But I try to do a little bit every single day to let people know, like, hey, this is coming. And by you leaving that, kind of like everlasting impression in their mind, they almost start to think like, damn, okay, it's Mother's Day. What's going on with NPM? Like, people will hold you accountable and not even realize that they holding you accountable all from you pre-launching. That's one thing that I learned there. That's like, again, so important when it comes to your business. You will need a storefront when it comes to actually reselling a digital wealth academy or creating your own digital product. So Stand Store is an amazing option. That's the one that I use. Not gonna lie, when I first got started, I started with Beacons Girl because it was free. And I tell a lot of my students, girls, start with Beacons and then make your way up. You know what I'm saying? Definitely start getting that profit going in. Like, one honestly, I feel like after about a good 2, 3 sales, baby, your confidence should be there, because it's like, baby, if I sold one, I sold two, I sold three. Okay, and then that should be getting the wheels rolling in your head to be creating your own digital product soon. I mean, granted, you can definitely just resell Digital Wealth Academy, but think big, bitch. Okay, like think big. But Stand Store is definitely a really good option, but they do have other options in here for you. Beacons is another one. Again, that's the free option, and they show you how to actually set your store up, how to add your link, and everything like that. So again, done for you course, business in the box, already ready to go for you. They do cover email marketing, how to build trust. There's a content vault in here, everything related to Digital Wealth Academy. So again, with this being done for you, they give you templates and flyers for you to utilize, posting your stories, and just different templates already ready to go. Now, granted, you can go in there, customize them, make it your own, add your brand colors, do whatever you got to do, but essentially it's already done for you. Um, they do talk about branding, attraction marketing, how to sell in your stories, how to sell in your DMs, a faceless marketing. If that's something that you want to do, you don't have to show your face when it comes to this. But I just always tell people, just just be patient, okay? Because it does take time to build trust online when you're not showing your face. For a lot of people that go faceless, I personally tell them like live should be kind of like your priority, honestly, especially if you want to see revenue coming in. Quite for not saying it's not possible, but I'm just saying you're gonna need to get that ass on live as soon as possible if you do decide you want to go faceless. But that's an option. They do have a module in here for men, so if the guys want to learn, you definitely can. This is not just like a woman thing, y'all. I'm telling y'all, really good information in here that's like it go crazy. And I know a lot of people like, oh, is it just recruiting? Are you just selling this to other people and then they sell it? That's how you make your money? No, like I sell Digital Wealth Academy to so many people that do not resell it. They literally just use it for their personal development, for their business, uh, for things that they already have going on. I have a young lady right now, like she has an amazing planner series and stuff like that. And she like she was like, I mean, maybe I'll sell it, but like she's thriving with it. Like ever since she implemented the skills that she learned from Digital Wealth Academy, sis she used this and is selling her volume 1, volume 2 books with no problem. Where before she was having issues. So it's kind of again one of those things. It's just a perk. Again, you don't have to resell it. They have this digital product guide that shows you how to like literally walk you through different Canva templates and stuff like that on how to create your own digital products. They have the viral reel system, everything reels, content creation, grow, CapCut editing, photography. Now, when we get down here, this is kind of the stuff that I mean. Like you definitely, when you get it, y'all, I don't want you to feel like, oh shit, my computer about to die. But I don't want you to feel like you're obligated to go through every single thing, because you are not. Take what you leave and like take what you need and leave what you don't. That's like what I always say, because seriously, you don't. Okay. They do have videography, y'all, and again, very detailed information. I know I haven't clicked on a lot of these videos, but everything that you need. If you want to learn about apertures, all that type of stuff, girl, that's in here, okay? Because I don't know what none of it means. I mean, I went through it, but like it would be something else that I need to go back through. And that's another thing, y'all. I always go back through modules that I really, really resonate. Again, it's not about knowing every single thing in here when it comes to selling this, but just knowing things that really resonate with you. What are you utilizing that's working for you? When it comes to selling anything, people want to be sold, not sold to, they want to be sold the transformation. How did this change your life? Did you go from living paycheck to paycheck and now you making money? Like what changed since you made the investment? That's what people want to know. It's not about like, hey, like this product because it's amazing. Don't nobody give a damn. Okay. They go over Canva, how to automate your business, girl. Everything you need, y'all. These chicken nuggets is calling my name, girl. I gotta go. Y'all, today is my eat day. I'll be doing ADF, and it's my feast day, so I gotta hurry up and go eat. But they have this UGC course in here. I gotta show this because this alone is worth the price of Digital Wealth Academy, girl. Everything that you need, detailed as fuck. Um, yeah. You see that, girl? Step by step, how to email brands, what to say to brands, what not to say to brands, unboxing green screens, faceless. Sis tells you everything that you need to know to okay, tells you everything that you know in order to start a successful UGC business. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Oop, did I get off a lot? Yeah, y'all, I'm hungry, baby. Then went to brunch earlier. Well, no, I ain't ate in like 4 hours now, so I have the right to eat again. I sound like a fatty McFat. But y'all, if y'all don't have any, do y'all have any questions? I feel like I never give y'all the floor back to ask a question. Um, but yeah, so that's basically what I do as far as like um every day, I coach and mentor, but honestly, if I wasn't coaching and mentor and just reselling the product, like y'all, making money passively has never been easier. Go the done for you route. There's nothing wrong with creating your own product and starting from scratch, but why not hop on something that already has a following, already has testimonies built in for you to set yourself up for success. And I'm telling you, when you see it come in, you like, bro, I didn't even like. To me, I don't feel like this is doing anything. Like I'm just reading what's on the screen, and this is why I be trying to tell so many people, like, yeah, you're learning the skills on top of so you can start growing on your social media. And with all of it, I think a lot of people don't realize, with this, obviously it takes being consistent and things like that. But when you start being consistent, you start growing. And when you start growing, brands start reaching out. Then different, you can get different sponsorships and stuff like that, all from you just being consistent in your business. And now we're creating multiple streams of income. So now it's like, hey, if you're consistent on YouTube and you know what I'm saying, hit your 4,000 watch hours and your 1,000 subscribers, boom. Now you monetize on YouTube. That's a stream of income. Oh, you're selling Digital Wealth Academy. Boom. That's an income. Oh, damn. Well, maybe you can start selling your own offer. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm big on, taking something. Money is, people have this bad, idea when it comes to money, but money is a tool for you to do the things that you want to do. It literally is, I mean, how I look at it, like my mindset, how it was before, I was like, money is just for bills. My mindset was so fucked up. It wasn't until I was like, man, money is a tool to make more money, to make more money, to make more money, and I'm just so grateful that I'm at a point now where it's like to actually see my payroll check. And I think that's another reason why I'm still on my job. But to see my payroll check just go into the bank account, like not ever spend it. Cause when Fridays come, baby, you transferring the money, ain't even really paying your goddamn self. That's how my life was. But once I started doing this, and it's like when I wake up, it's like almost a part of my thing. It's like when you really shift your mindset and change your relationship with money. Like I be like, baby, I know today's gonna be a $2,000 day. I can feel it in the air, and it be a $2,000 day, baby. It do every time. I'm just playing every time. But no, I'm just so grateful that I came across this. I'm so grateful that I didn't let $500 hold me back because I would have never been able to make over $150,000 literally in 11 months. 11 months, and it's so crazy, all from reselling a program that I did not create. That I did not create. Insane. Now I created some shit now, baby, and I was like, baby. And again, this is what I love about it. If I can make $150,000 selling somebody else's shit, imagine if Sierra put her on it, baby. That's $1 million. Baby, that's $1 million. That's what I told myself. I was like, uh, honey, what? So that's how NPM was birthed. But all right, y'all. If y'all don't have any questions, I just wanted to get on here and knock it out. Like I said, I'm about to eat these chicken nuggets. Um, and probably eat me some ice cream. Okay. Uh, I don't know what I did with it. Hold on, babe. I thought I had a. Oh shit. But y'all, I will link. I think they're up there because I don't have them in my. Yeah, you know, I was going through my shit though. But okay, y'all. I'm sorry. That was real ghetto. My bad. But okay, y'all. As always, I usually try to get on here around 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But girl, like I said, I'm working on NPM, releasing more modules for my moms that are in there. So again, if you want to get it, I highly suggest, especially getting two amazing programs that you're going to be able to resell. Like that is really kind of like the ultimate starting pack for someone getting into digital products. You know, having Digital Wealth Academy that already has that's a proven fact. You know what I'm saying? Again, as you see, all I do is just get on here and share my truth, share other people's truths that allow me to share their story that I've worked with and stuff like that, and I just share the program. That is it. Now, yes, you have to be consistent. No, this isn't a get rich quick scheme, but again, if you're disciplined enough and you know what I'm saying, and you stick with it, it can really, really change your life. So stop thinking that, shit is too good to be true. Yes, there are a lot of scams out there, but do your research. If you want to know more info, feel free to reach out to me. I always answer questions. You can hit me up on Instagram. Either way, girl, I got your back. Even if you don't spend no money with me, okay? Like I ain't like that. I'll help you in general. Even if you already have a course and you're not seeing the stuff that you want to see, maybe you only need NPM, okay? But alrighty, y'all. I will link everything down below. Again, if y'all have questions, just hit me up on Instagram. The computer is skipping, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here.